Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm glad you made it. Today, I am doing the Lunar Heirloom Relief Jar from Resin Mold Box, the June subscription box. I am making this for my daughter because she loves everything space related. I am going to make it glow in the dark, so I will be using the Let's Resin Blue Glow Powder. My thought process here is just to brush on some of the powder here and there so it has a deeper, maybe darker looking glow in certain areas than others. That way it can maybe accentuate the craters, or in this case it has stars on the side. So I'm hoping it just gets a darker, deeper glow in the dark here and there, not throughout the whole piece, not one unified, complete glow, I guess is what I'm thinking might work. Sometimes what I envision doesn't always work out and come out the way that I was hoping it would. So we'll have to see what happens here. But that's my thought process anyway. That's what I'm hoping for, and we'll see if that works or not. So I'm just going to get this all brushed in here and make sure to try to get down into those tips of the moon itself too, way down in there. Not sure I'm reaching it or not, but I'm trying. So get that all brushed in, and it looks pretty good. And then I'm going to get some of this flash blue, and this is from Fanta Story. I haven't used this color before, so I'm really not too sure how it's going to look in the moon, but I do want to give her favorite color is blue, so I do want to give her that blue moon. And I'm hoping this will help accent, highlight just where that glow powder is too. I don't want to put too much mica in here because I still want it to be see-through. I like the color. That's really pretty. Very shimmery. I think that'll look good in the moon. I am going to grab my glowing powder and I'm going to put a little bit into my mixture as well. I really wanted to just leave it with the highlighted areas, but she wants the entire thing to glow, so I'm going to add just a little bit more. Hopefully you'll still be able to see where I brushed on the glow powder, and maybe it'll still be darker in those areas, so we'll have to see. Change of plans, I guess. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. Let me just grab my daughter so I can get the thumbs up approval. Alright, I am good to go. I have the approval. Alright, so I'm not able to spray my mold because I do have that glow powder down in there. So I am just going to pour it slowly and hope not to incorporate too many bubbles. Look at how pretty that is. I think that's going to be pretty good. It's still going to be see-through, which is exactly what I was going for. I think the glow is still going to look magnificent, even though we put glow through the whole thing now. And now I've got to figure out how to get the very tips of this and make sure there's no bubbles in there. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to see because that's where the seam is and where the silicone is for standing it, so I can't really tell if there's a bubble in there or not. And it is probably impossible to get a tool down there. Sorry for the extreme close-up. I'm bringing it close to my close to my poor eyes so I can see good. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to hope for the best and hope that it's in there all the way, and I can fix it if it's not. It's nothing a little UV resin can't fix. All right, let's get this all the way filled. Actually, I'm not going to do it all the way because I do need to move it. And I don't feel like spilling it today. So I'll get it just high enough where I won't spill. Balance lately has not been my friend. Moving this 3 feet might as well be 30 feet for me. All right, I'm going to move this and be back for demold. Okay, let the struggle ensue. I don't know why I had such a hard time demolding this. The shape is just a little bit awkward, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I could not get it to come down over that point. I couldn't figure out, should I do the back side first, the front side first, roll it down all at once? Yeah, the struggle was real on this one. I do finally get it to a position where it will roll. And then, of course, you just break the suction inside of the moon itself. And once that suction is broken, it pops right out of there. But my goodness, can we make these things a little easier to demold? All right, I'm going to get my mold flipped the right way out and have a look at this thing. I love the color. The color is really pretty. Oh, yep, I have a bubble. I really just could not see down into the tip of that to tell if there was resin in there or not. It was really a pain. For such a little mold, it's giving me such a hard time. All right, that's all right though. I can fix that. And here we go. We're fixing it. So I have a little bit of UV resin and a little bit of that glow powder in there. I didn't want to just fill it with UV resin and just have that end not be glowing. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to try and see what it looks like. So I'm just going to put a couple little dots in there and I'm going to try to build it up a little bit. So it only took that one little dot. It's not pointy, it's rounded, and I'm okay with that because I'm going to do a little something different to the end of it anyway. But look at the glow on this. That is so pretty. She's going to love the glow. You can't even tell that it's blue, really. Well, I guess you kind of can. Yeah, you could tell that's blue. That's really pretty. I like that. All right, so I'm going to fix the end now. What I'm thinking was maybe some of the gems that came in this box. And I don't know because it does have such a curve there. I don't think it'll sit and cover up where I put that UV resin. So try a different size. Maybe a smaller size would look better or a bigger size would cover it more. But I just don't like the way it's not sitting flat because it is so curved there. So I think what I'm going to do is grab my Tack It Over and Over glue and just put some glitter on the end of it. I think that'll look really good. I have my handy dandy little paintbrush here and I'm just going to put some of that Tack It on the very end there to try to cover up that monstrosity. That UV resin did not work well right there. But that's okay. Everything can be covered with glitter and it'll look fantastic. I will just get this all brushed on there and I'll do the underside as well. I kind of wanted to cascade a little bit, not just a solid chunk of glitter at the end. So hopefully I can get it to come down just a little bit on the sides and in the middle. I have let that sit for a little while, and now I'm just going to put the blue glitter on it. I'm just going to grab it with my popsicle stick and dump it on there and kind of pat it into where I want it, remembering to get the underside of it as well. I think this is working well. Adds a little sparkle to it. and covers up that little mistake there. Tap my glitter off so there's no excess falling. And it does cascade a little bit, comes down in the middle a little bit, so it doesn't just look like a little glob of glitter at the end. I do want to use these gems though. What if I went down the middle of the back of that moon right there? Because there's like a strip, just a flat strip. So I'm going to put a couple on there. I don't know how many I'm going to get. I'm going to use a little bit smaller. I have the biggest ones and then the next size down. And I think this will fit flat on there so it won't be sticking up any. So I'm going to use those. I'm going to put one at the top. And then I'm going to put one at the bottom. That way I can figure out, well, where does it sit? Let me figure out the height. All right there. My thumb measurement. I'm going to put some B7000 there. And that'll split the difference so then I can get the next one in the middle. I think that's going to look good. These gems are really pretty. I wasn't sure what I was going to use them for. I was thinking probably there was a picture frame that had kind of a crown that came in the box. I think that's what they're probably made for. Or even maybe for the dragonfly that came in the box. But I think it's going to look good on this. It goes perfectly with the blue. I'll just get this last one in the middle, and that will be it for this video. Cute little project. Quick, easy. Gave me a little bit more problems than I expected, but live and learn. All right, I'll get you some final pictures. Thanks for watching.